Hey team, in this video I'm going to walk you through my complete tech setup for when I create all my YouTube content, Facebook content, LinkedIn content, and all the videos that I love to create. Hey everyone, and welcome back to another video. Now, it's pretty fair to say I create a lot of video content with my Funnel Academy, with my Facebook group, with my coaching calls, with my clients, with my videos, my YouTube, my Facebook, my LinkedIn lives that I do every single day. I am creating video content almost every single day. And with that, I'm starting to get a lot of questions around what camera do I use? What microphone do I use? What tech setup do you have, Gav? How do you use your DSLR in all of this? I'm getting these questions a lot, and so in this video, I'm going to walk you through the tech setup that I have and that I use for all of my video content. Now, I have to say, I'm by no means a tech expert, a camera guy, and so if I get any of the terms or things wrong in this video, don't blame me. First of all, I have to talk about my camera because you wouldn't be seeing my face unless I had it. And that is the Sony a6400. I used to be a Canon man. Like every single camera I had was a Canon G7X, Canon 70D. But the thing with the Canon DSLR, especially the 70D, which I owned and used to create all my videos on, is it just felt big and clunky. And I wanted something that if I went traveling, I went away, I could just almost put it in my pocket. Now, I could put the G7X in my pocket, but it doesn't really have the same capabilities as a big DSLR. And so I was researching into Sonys. I saw a few friends with Sonys. I was trying to find a Sony that had a flip screen so I could look at myself. And I was also trying to find a camera that allowed me to record for longer than 30 minutes because a lot of DSLRs don't let you. And the only one that I could really come across that had all of the things I wanted and ticked all the boxes was the Sony a6400. And so I purchased it, and this camera, I absolutely love this camera. It just does everything I want it to do. It looks nice, it's sharp, it's got slow-mo, it records for over 30 minutes, it's small, it's compact, it's just an all-round good camera. Second of all, I have to talk about the lens because I only have one lens for this camera, and this is a Sigma 16mm f1.4. Now, I had no idea what lens to get. I didn't know what I was looking for. I didn't know the tech setup. I basically just said to some photographer and videographer friends, hey look, I want a lens that's gonna look super sharp, that's gonna be wide because I like a wide angle, and one that's just gonna look very good. I really like when they've got the blurry backgrounds thing. So that was the things that I said to these friends, and this is what they landed upon. I believe the f1.4 means that it's super sharp here and blurry in the background. It's 16mm, which means it's wide. And so it does everything that I want it to do. Thirdly, we have the microphone. Now, this is the Rode Podcaster mic, and this was recommended to me by my good friend Colin Gray at thepodcasthost.com. He is like the go-to person when it comes to podcasting tech. And I said to Colin, look, I want the best podcasting mic I can get, but I want one that's super simple to use. So I can literally just USB plug it into my MacBook. I don't want to deal with mixing desks and all this sort of jazz. And this was the one that he recommended it. And I have to say, I now use it for not just the podcast, but every single video I make, every single Zoom call I'm on, every single group coaching call I'm on in the Funnel Academy. This is the microphone I use. Now, I do have other microphones like the Rode Video Mic Pro. I've also got a lapel mic, but this one just beats them all in terms of the quality of the microphone, also the ease of use. Just plug it in, and I've got it on a shock mount here, and also this boom arm. I don't want to speak whilst I'm doing this because it probably sounds terrible, but the boom arm basically allows me to move this wherever I want it. But this microphone, I just absolutely love it. It's just a really simple, easy, but high quality mic. Number 4 is all about lighting. Now, I'm pretty lucky in that I have got a window right here. I sit right in front of a window. So whenever I'm doing calls and LinkedIn lives, typically it's going to be natural light. However, when I'm creating videos for YouTube and maybe higher quality videos, I like to use a bit of artificial lighting. And I've got 2 of these to do that. These are the Aperture AL-M9s, and these were recommended to me by Jack Geisford over on LinkedIn, who's another video expert dude that knows a way more than I do about lighting and camera setup. And I basically said, look, I'm looking for a light. I've got my office, I've got my desk set up. I want a good light setup that's not going to be one of those massive big boxes or whatever and take up the whole room. And these were what he recommended. Now, I didn't quite expect them to be this small, but they're super high quality. They are super super bright. They do a really good job, and I either use one of them or two of them. My fifth tool is one that you can't actually see because I'm using it right now. It's called the Elgato Camlink 4K. And what it essentially is a little USB device. On one end, it's got the USB. On the other end, it allows you to plug in a HDMI. And what the Elgato Camlink allows me to do is it allows me to take my camera, my DSLR, and plug it into my MacBook with a HDMI port. So in my DSLR right now, I have a mini HDMI. That's the wire that then runs into the Elgato Camlink, and that Elgato Camlink then plugs into my MacBook via USB, and it allows me to use the DSLR as my webcam, as the camera that I use when I'm creating my video content. Essentially what I do with my DSLR is I use it as a webcam now. Whenever I'm on video calls, whenever I'm doing the podcast, LinkedIn Lives, I only ever use my DSLR. So my screen is here, my MacBook screen is here. So when I'm looking at the camera, I'm actually not looking at the screen. I'm looking off to the side because I'm using my DSLR. But the Elgato Camlink just allows you to have that really high quality 4K 1080p feed from your camera into your MacBook. My sixth tool is a piece of software called Ecamm Live. Now, I actually use Ecamm to create all of my video content now. Everything from my YouTube, my Facebook, my live streams, my training videos for the Funnel Academy, Facebook group. Every single video I create is now using Ecamm Live. Essentially, Ecamm Live allows you to create video content like this. So this is being recorded on Ecamm. And rather than me having to hit record on my camera and then take my memory card out, I hit record on my screen and the file then directly downloads to my MacBook, which means it's super easy for sending it off to an editor. But it also allows me to just, by one click of a button, share my screen. So if I want to do share screen videos, or I want to do tutorials, I can set it up. So it's got my face here. I click one button, it then shares to my screen. I can also do really fun stuff like add text onto the screen. So if you're doing a live stream, a Facebook Live, for example, and you want text to come up on the screen with your website, super easy to do that. I could not recommend Ecamm highly enough. There we have it. That is my tech setup for all things video creation. For me, I just wanted something that looked good, that provided a good experience to the people that were watching, and also made it super easy and simple for me. I wanted something that I could just sit in this chair, hit record something, upload it, send it to my editors, and the job was done. And that's exactly what I have now. There's none of this worrying about the camera setup being good, the microphone being good, the lighting being good, then having to take the memory card out and uploading it and all this sort of stuff. For me as a business owner, someone that's got loads of stuff to do, I wanted a really quick and easy video setup that I could just turn to whenever I want to create a video. Like, this video was not planned. It's just in the last week, I've had maybe 3 or 4 people ask me, what setup do I use? And I thought, well, let's just film a video. So I came through, planned this video, 5 minutes, came through, hit record, and I've recorded it. So if you're a business owner that struggles to create video content, maybe from time or because you're maybe not the most creatively minded, then I suggest you find a setup, invest in a setup that makes it easy for you. A camera that sits on your desk, that's plugged into your MacBook like mine, which means you just hit record and then you can speak, upload it, and that is the job done. If you found this video useful, please be sure to like it, drop a comment with any questions, and please be sure to hit subscribe, hit that bell notification. It's my surname, it makes me happy. And also share this video with someone that needs to see it. As always, I've enjoyed making this. I hope you've enjoyed watching it. I will see you in the next video.